Hello, my name is Tessa Gaylord, and today I will be giving you a brief presentation on the classification of fingerprints. Within the realm of forensic science, there are three shapes of fingerprints used as class characteristics for identification. First, there are loop fingerprints. Loop fingerprints are the most common type of fingerprints. These look like this. They have two variations, ulnar loops and radial loops. The ulnar loop has a tail facing the ulnar bone towards your pinky, and the radial lobe has its tail pointing towards the radius bone, your thumb. From just a fingerprint on scene, you cannot tell which type of loop it is, because you do not know which hand it is from. A loop with a tail to the left could be an ulnar loop if it is from the left hand, but it could also be a radial loop if it is from the right hand. All loop fingerprints have one delta. A delta is a meeting point in the ridges of a fingerprint. When fingerprints form in the womb, changes in amniotic fluid pressure and flow create microscopic landscapes on rapidly dividing skin cells on fingers and toes, which therefore become fingerprints. When the flow of the fluid clashes, it forms a triangle-like formation, hence the name delta after the Greek letter that is reminiscent of a triangle. Second are whorl fingerprints. These are the second most common type of fingerprints. Whorl fingerprints typically look like this. There are four different types of whorl patterns. Plain whorls, central pocket whorls, which are whorls formed inside of a loop, double loops, which are formed from two competing loop patterns that form an S-like whorl, and an accidental whorl, a mini whorl created inside the portion of another print type. All whorl patterns have two deltas. Lastly, arch fingerprint types. See, these are the least common type of fingerprints. They typically look something like this. Arch patterns have no deltas. There are only two types of arch fingerprints, the plain arch, seen here, and the tented arch, with a sharper spike in the middle. This concludes my presentation on the different type of fingerprint shapes for classification and identification. Thank you for listening.